Hey, Patrick with Pittsburgh Spray Equipment Company. Today we're going to review paint booth floor covering options, why you may need one, and give you some in-depth product reviews of a few of the common ones available on the market that we also offer here. So paint booth floor coverings are served to help with two specific safety regulations. One, NFPA 33 Section 8-2 suggests that a paint booth should remain free of any combustible residue. Additionally, OSHA 1926-66 suggests that a paint booth remain relatively free of overspray. Both these are concerned with the fact that overspray or any residue, combustible residue, can serve as a source of ignition in a paint booth. So having a floor covering, first, it keeps your booth clean, keeps the floor from being built up with overspray, causing a potential source of ignition. Second, it can help with visibility in a paint booth depending on what floor covering option you go with, there are options that are bright white that actually can help reflect some of the light inside your booth and give your paint booth operator better visibility. So knowing why you may need one, honestly, you may or may not, depending. If you're a small shop, you don't get overspray on the floors, or you have meticulous painters that don't spray a lot on the floors or get overspray inside the booth, then a floor booth covering might just be a nice want to have and not a need to have. But if you do need one, or you at least want to consider one, there's a few main categories of paint booth floor coverings. There are basically rolls of floor covering that are meant to be either disposable or can be used to chip away at any paint that builds up. Usually that's cost ineffective and you would just throw it away with the one kind of covering we offer. Or there's sprayable kinds of paint booth floor coverings. There's two categories in the sprayable kind. One's meant to essentially trap dirt. That's important if you're an automotive shop. You don't want dirt bouncing up in your finish, so you can use an overspray or a dirt entrapment spray. And the other one's meant to be sprayed almost as an additional floor covering and to help protect the floor from overspray. The ones we are showing you today are going to be the rolls that are available. They're paper. One's paper and one is called Blue Diamond floor covering. So this is a paint booth paper for floor covering. Important thing about these coverings and any paint booth floor covering, by those two safety regulations we mentioned, they're supposed to be fire retardant. All these floor papers are. Common problems we see, some people will use just a basic, some people use a coal tar paper or something similar to that due to its very low cost, or even just basic brown paper. The problem is those aren't fire resistant, so they won't meet those standards by NFPA and OSHA. So these kind of paper products do meet those standards. They're flame retardant, and they come in three different primary weights. The higher the weight you get, the more resistant to tear the paper will be. Comparatively per cost, you're only looking at a $20 to $30 difference for a 36-inch roll that's 300 foot long between a 70-pound paper or a 100-pound paper. We can also send you samples of these so you can get a feel for their densities, but I will show you the 70-pound, which is the thinnest of the paper offered. It rips very easily. It would be okay for a very low use, very low volume paint booth that doesn't have any heavy parts that are being put on the floor in similar situations like that. Now you get up to the heavier duty, which is 100-pound paper. It's about twice as thick. Can be hard to see that in this video. Again, a sample sent to you can be a great way to evaluate. But you can see it's a little more resistant to tear. It will hold up to heavy foot traffic, even in and out with forklifts and heavier products that might be set inside your booth. From there, after you've considered floor paper, this is a throwaway product. It does help visibility. As you can see, the white gives extra reflectivity, and when you're done with that, as overspray builds, you throw it away. 300-foot roll, that could easily last you for a few months to even a year or more, depending on your volume of spray and how clean you are as a paint operation. Additionally, there's this option, which is called a Blue Diamond floor covering. These are obviously just samples. This is actually more of a tear-resistant plastic. As you can see, I can't really tear it. It's very durable. That being said, it is about $100 more per 300-foot roll at the 36-inch size. You can get sizes anywhere from 36 up to 60 inches in a variety of increments. And so this is also nice because it can actually be cleaned. You could use a thinner to clean the paint overspray that builds up, or use a chipper if you needed to. But for the most part, a quick solvent wipe would be able to remove a lot of the common overspray that builds up. So this is almost more of a semi-permanent floor covering. And from there, while we don't have them to showcase to you, in the links below we'll show you two other options. One's a dirt entrapment spray. That spray isn't necessarily meant to keep your floor from overspray as much as it is to keep dirt from bouncing up into a finish. And then you have another type of floor covering, which is highlighted below, which will allow you to be sprayed on and almost acts as a secondary floor for your booth. Those are both good options. You'd want to verify that, if you need overspray protection, that's not necessarily their primary function, but they can do that as well. So if you have questions, post them in the comments below. We're happy to answer any specifics about paint booth floor coverings, or you can let us know if you would like some samples of the options we've shown you today, so that you can better evaluate if one would be right for you. And thanks for watching.